I'm feeling really frustrated right now, really kind of angry, and very, very sort of stressed because I see a lot of people, some on Facebook, some who message me who are black, and they are in so much pain. They are in so much pain, and they're trying to reach out through memes and things on Facebook, and the odd comment here and there where it just dot 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 and it trails off and there's nothing else. They'll just say something and leave it there, and they're clearly in pain, and they don't know who to ask, who to speak to, who to turn to, and they want help. They want to reach out. They want somebody. And the sad thing is, when I put a video on Facebook a few weeks ago, saying I wanted to start a group for black people who were struggling with their mental health issues. I wanted to start a group that would meet, I think it was once a month, and we'd set up a Facebook page as well where people could do videos just like this. And there was no response. Zero response publicly, but privately people were messaging me saying, oh yeah, I want to talk about this now, I want to talk about that. And I thought to myself, what is the fear? What is the problem? People are so afraid to talk publicly about mental health, to talk publicly about black mental health. And it occurred to me, because some of the people that have been putting stuff on Facebook or been messaging me recently, and some of them sharing their pain and things, and it occurred to me that they can't talk to their families, their black families, about their mental health. They can't talk to their black families about their reoccurring depressive episodes because they don't want to know. Yesterday I was feeling really down and borderline suicidal yesterday. My mental health was kicking in real good yesterday, and it was really bad, and I was feeling borderline suicidal. And I was going through my phone book in my head of people who I could call and talk to, and there were so many people in that phone book that have offered, said to me, if you ever feel down or you ever need to talk, you ever need a shoulder, or I'm going to come and visit you. Especially when I walked out on my children a couple of months ago now, and decided that I'd, for the first time in 18 years, I was tired, I was exhausted, and I just had enough. I felt worthless, I felt useless, I felt like I was a rotten, horrible, bad mother, and my kids deserve better. And so I decided to walk out, and I was going to take my own life. And obviously that set a knee-jerk reaction in place for people. People were sending me messages saying, if you ever need to talk, I'm going to come around. One of the reoccurring messages was, I'm going to come and visit you. I'm going to come and sit down with you. I'm going to come and talk with you. And yeah, not one of those people. And there was a few of them from church, from outside of church, friends, not necessarily family. And not one of those people till this day, and this was 3 months ago maybe, has actually turned up. And I keep getting messages, interim messages saying, oh, I haven't forgotten about you, I'm still going to come and visit you. But I promise you, if I was to take my life, if I was to actually kill myself, every single one of those people would be at my funeral, and every single one of them would want to say something at my funeral, whether it's, just between themselves as they're sat in the pews, or actually go up and say something in front of my coffin. And you just think, wow. Let me tell you something. If you are going to support somebody with mental health issues, only do what you physically, mentally, emotionally, even financially can do. Don't make promises that you can't or won't keep, or you're just making them to make conversation, to make the person feel like you care. If you tell somebody you're going to come and visit, go and visit them. If you tell somebody you're going to phone them, go and phone them. If you can't, let them know. It takes 2 minutes to send a text to say to somebody, oh, I was supposed to come and visit you today, but I've not been able to because of this, that, or the other. Don't keep sending interim texts saying, oh, you know, I'm still planning to come and visit you. Or if you happen to bump into them and you feel really guilty, you're like, oh, I've not forgotten, you know, I'm still planning to come and visit. You're right though. Yeah, take care. Oh God, why do we do that? Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Why do we make promises that we don't keep, make promises that we can't keep? You don't understand. Not for me personally, because I'm something of a loner. I really am. I love my own company. I'm not somebody who likes to be around people. I don't like socializing. It is one of my biggest, you know, fears, pet hates, pet peeves, call it what you like. I really don't like socializing. I love just being on my own or being around my children. Those are the only two things that I really enjoy. So I'm not bothered when people tell me that they're coming to visit and they don't, or they... But the reason I'm mentioning it is because I know that it's happening with other people who have mental health issues, who need that. They need you if you say you're coming to visit to follow through. They need you if you say they can call and talk to follow through. They need that. And when you don't, it's a crash for them. It's a crash for them, and it's not a good thing at all. And as black people, we have a tendency that if somebody says something once, if somebody comes and says, I'm depressed, I'm down, I'm struggling, and you know, we might just about listen, just about give them that time. But the second and the third and the fourth time they come, we don't want to know. We don't want to hear it. Oh, you're still there? You're still in that depressive episode? You're still down? For God's sake, you're still upset about this? I thought that was last month. I thought you'd gotten over that. I thought that talk we had, I thought when I visited you and I patted you on the back and said everything's going to be fine, that, you know, that would have made everything better and your world is suddenly perfect now. No, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. There are times where people will have reoccurring episodes, because life throws things at you on a daily basis, every single day. Sometimes for some people they can handle that and that's fine. For other people it's monthly. For other people it's, you know, several times throughout the year where they get to that stage. And some people handle it better than others. But as a black people, let us stop tearing each other down. Let us stop making people feel bad if they keep coming back and saying, look, you know, I'm going through this again, or I'm going through that again, or I'm feeling down again, or I'm feeling depressed again. Let's not put them down. Let's not make them feel like, you know what, it's better off if I sit down at home and just suck up my pain rather than share it with anybody, because I'm going to be made to feel like I'm stupid, or I'm going to be made to feel like, oh God, here we go again. She's got a problem again. Oh God, she's down again. Oh God, she's put something on Facebook again. Oh God, she's suicidal again. It's really, really not good to make people who struggle or battle with depression feel like that, and especially if the person isn't even aware that they're battling with depression. Because one of the things I notice is that people hide their depression behind stress. Oh, I'm not depressed, I'm just stressed. Oh, I'm not depressed, I've just got a problem at work with a work colleague or my boss. Oh, I'm not depressed, it's just the kids getting on my nerves. Oh, I'm not depressed, it's just my parents getting on my nerves. Oh, I'm not depressed, it's just my husband, it's just my wife. It's just I've not been able to pay this bill this week. It's just that I can't pay for my kids to go to this school trip. I'm not depressed. We hide it behind things because we know that if we come out and say we are, or we're struggling, even if we don't want to go so far as to say we're depressed, if we just come out and say we're struggling, we sometimes can predict the reactions. We sometimes can predict what people are going to say, how they're going to react. And sometimes it's not even about the obvious eye roll or the, oh God, here we go. Sometimes it's about the little micro expressions that people think we don't notice, and the little micro shifts in the body language that people think we don't notice, that lets us know that, okay, they really don't want to deal with this right now. Or, you know, just the intake of breath when the other person is on the phone and you say, oh, you know, I'm feeling a bit down, and they're like, you just know straight away that, okay, they don't want to know. So I'm asking you, please, especially those of you who are black, you know, let's get together as a community and support each other. It is so hard for a black person to come out and say that they're struggling with mental health and they've got mental health problems, or they're just feeling a bit down, or, you know, it's hard enough to say it once. But if you've been made to feel like saying it once was enough, and you shouldn't say it again, or don't come to me with that again. It doesn't help, because you same said people who make us feel that way, or who say those things or act in a certain way, are the same people that are the first at our funerals. And you're the first to say, oh, I wish I could have helped more. I wish I could have visited more. I wish I could have phoned more. I wish I could have done more. I wish I could have done this. I wish I could have done that. And I get it. Life is hard. People have their own problems. People are busy. That's why I say, because we're aware of that, those of us who have mental health issues, don't make promises that you can't keep, or you won't keep, or you have no intention of keeping. And if you do make promises and you can't keep them, let us know.